going on, everybody? Matt Malatesta here, VYPE Media. We're going around the state. It's state semifinal week, best time of the year, with none other than Kent Walker of Liberty Hill. We are punching through the glass ceiling this year, back to back to back in the state Final Four. Congrats to that, Coach. Let's talk Liberty Hill. When you talk about Liberty Hill, the one thing that comes to mind is that offense, dude. I feel like I'm in a daggum time machine, but it's so effective. How hard is it for other teams to get ready for that offense?
I think it's, obviously most teams don't see this. A lot of teams don't even run a tight end. So for us to have, the success we've had in 5A, the last 4 years of being in 5A, it speaks volumes to our offense coaches, and our kids and our community, community support, running an offense like this where we don't throw the ball much. You hear that from the stands a few times, throwing the ball. But, I think it's extremely difficult to prepare for in a short period of time just because people don't see it.
You win a lot of games running the ball and playing some really good defense. All right, so, Coach, keys to this weekend, what do you feel like are going to be the keys to this state Final Four match?
We're going to have to keep the ball away from PNG, hopefully control the ball and control the clock. But it's going to be a difficult task. Coach Joseph does an outstanding job there at PNG, and we got our work cut out for us. But, I think if we can keep the ball away from them and play well defensively, I think we've got a good shot. It's going to be difficult, though, because they run the ball as well. So it might be a quick football game.
Yes. Headliners on offense, who are kind of the bell cows that get it done for y'all?
Oh, it all starts with our offensive line. I think if I had all three backs in here, or really four backs, including our quarterback, they would say the same thing. Starts with our offensive line, but they don't get enough credit for what they do. But we have a trio of backs. Really, I guess you could say that even our quarterback it was our halfback earlier in the year, so now he's also one of our backs as well. But Noah Long, he's been on varsity all 4 years, and he's the one that I think he's close to. I've got it somewhere. I think he's close to 6,000 rushing yards for his career, and like 81 rushing touchdowns in his career. So. He does a great job for us at tailback. Ben Carter's another one. He's our fullback. He does an outstanding job for us as well. He's rushed for almost 2,400 yards this year, and I've got it written down. 31 touchdowns. So Ben Carter at fullback is getting it done, and then we've had a whole bunch of people come in at halfback. Joe Pitchford's run halfback. His brother Jack has run some halfback. Jackson Hines has run some halfback. Bryce Mooshaw's run some halfback. So we've had a bunch of kids play a little bit of halfback. But we've had a lot of success running the football this year. But Noah Long and Ben Carter and Joe Pitchford are really is a three-headed monster.
How would you define the culture at Liberty Hill? Y'all built it for some time now. Just talk about, how would you define it?
Well, I think it all started back in 2001 when Coach Vance got here. And I think it all started with toughness, and I think it all generated in the weight room. And we're just trying to carry that on and build on it. But we have tough kids. To run the offense we run and to do what we do day in and day out, it just speaks volume to our kids. It's a tough community, tough kids. It's an awesome place.
It's super cool. Because, these small towns, man, they got the magic, right? One horse town, everybody's there on a Friday night. Would you have it any other way? Would you is that the right fit for you?
It is. You love being that way, and we're not going to be that way for much longer. As much as we're growing, we're actually opening a new high school next year. But Liberty Hill will always be Liberty Hill, and we just have it's the kids that make this place.
You talked about the offense. Give me some your alphas on the defensive side of the ball?
I think it starts with our inside linebacker. He's not the biggest guy, but his name's Samuel Knox. He's our inside linebacker. He's the quarterback of the defense. He does a great job. And then our defensive line, our nose guard Jacob Morris. He's not the biggest guy, but his determination is like no other. And then both of our defensive ends do an outstanding job for us as well, Manette and Vallejo. And then our secondary, I think our secondary's come a long way this year. We've done, we've got great corners. Trayvon Williams has been a shutdown corner for us out on the outside, and then Camarina and Hicks at safeties have done a great job. We just have great kids, and allows us to, as coaches, to look like we know what we're doing.
Hey, I don't know if I believe that, but just talk about a state championship, getting to the state final. What would it mean to, you, the community, the Walker family, having your brother having coached there? Just, what would something like that mean to y'all? Y'all won it in 2006, 2007, but man, just getting a trophy back in Liberty Hill.
That's not the everything, it's not, but it would mean a lot. We talk about winning championships and being champions all the time, and that's not just on the football field, but that's everywhere in life and everything that they do. And we want them to be winners and successful in life, and that's our biggest goal as coaches. But to win a state championship would just be amazing. It really would. It'd be awesome. But we got a lot of work to do. We have a really good matchup Friday night and good opponent to go against. But it really would mean a lot to us.
Final question, and I ask these to coaches all over the place. Winning a state championship one year is great, or being to a state final, or winning district. But to maintain the success is what's so impressive to people in the media, just people on the outside. Year over year, y'all set the bar so high. Would the loss be tougher, or are the wins more fun? I mean, when the bar set that high, how do you enjoy it so much?
It's difficult. I don't do a great job of that. I tell the kids that all the time. I said, you guys need to celebrate this. Each win needs to be celebrated. I know it may not appear that the coaching staff or myself and in particular celebrate those things, because we're always looking at the next opponent. But you gotta celebrate the wins. And it's just, I'm fortunate to be in Liberty Hill. It's just a great place, and you want to be where they have expectations, and we have high expectations. We want to expect to win a state championship every year. I know it hasn't been done since 06, 07. But we've still had a lot of success, and we do need to celebrate that success as well. But at the end of the day, we want to win the last one.
Well, it's incredible what y'all have done. Coach Kent Walker, man, you guys do it the right way at Liberty Hill. And you're right. Enjoy the success. Also enjoy just the number of lives that you all have touched and improved on with all of those kids that have come through there over the decades. Man, it's just, you just can't, you're rich because of that. People will talk about that forever, about what Coach said 30 years from now.
Yes.
So, hey, congrats to what y'all have done over there. Go get them. We got a purple matchup. Liberty Hill, Fort Natchez Groves. Good luck this weekend. This is Matt with VYPE. We'll see you at the games.
Appreciate it. Go Panthers.